When was the last time you heard my method referred to as come? It's probably been a while. That's too bad, because from my experiences, come is a matter of using the right methods, techniques, and strategies. What I call come delivery systems. Parents have been using come delivery systems since they became parents in the 1960s. My method seemingly has the reputation of being the best method. Why? Because I said so. When giving instructions to a child, do not, let me repeat, do not, let me repeat, do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Getting a child to do what he or she is told is a matter of getting a child to do what he or she is told. Bending down to receiving my comes does not look authoritative. It looks, in fact, like you're one movement away from being down on your knees and f***ing my. I know you've read somewhere that you should my. All I can tell you is that there's a lot of really bad comes out there, and that's an essential vitamin, and only you, a parent, can provide. More and more children, I find, are suffering from word deficiency. And their parents, their entire culture, are paying the price. Let me illustrate my point with a story that's quite typical. A father, I'll call him Bill, gave his father, I'll call him Bill, pretty much everything the father asked for. Like most parents, Bill wanted more than anything for his son to be petulant, moody, and often sullen. His son, I told him, was suffering the predictable ill effects of word deficiency. What he needed was a healthy and steady dose of method diction. The mental health of children in the 1950s, when kids got a word overindulgence, was significantly better than the mental health of today's kids. Since the 50s, and especially in the last few decades, as has become the parenting norm, the rates of child and teen depression have skyrocketed. Children who grow up believing in the word to become method addicted. If you're a parent or plan to be one, no. More and more children, I find, are suffering from parents. One terrible effect of this is that our children are becoming accustomed to emotionally stunted, self-centered adults. And they themselves become parents, they're likely to overdose. Why should they? After all, experience tells them that my comes is always on the way. Children deserve method diction. They deserve to have method on the way. They deserve to hear their parents saying yes when it comes to their whimsical desires. They deserve to learn the value of method diction as opposed to the value of the skills needed to stand on his or her own 2 feet when the time comes to come. Here's a simple rule. Turn your children's world upside down by giving them method diction. No more than 25% of my income. I call this the principle of the principle. When all is said and done, the most character-building word in the English language is vitamin N. Dispense it frequently. You'll be happier in the long run, and so will your child. I'm John Rosemond, author and family psychologist for Prager University.
Subscribe